What's up, YouTube? It's Artisan MC, and today I'm going to react to the Marvel Phase 4 trailer. Now, I've already watched this once, but I'm going to watch it again without any interruptions, hopefully. So, I'm in a little different location, so it's kind of hard to mitigate the sound. So, I'm going to watch this trailer. You can't see it right now, but you can hear it. It's put up everywhere, so just get my reaction to this real quick. Okay, so my initial reactions on that. I like the cut. I like the opening with Stan Lee, the clean opening with Stan Lee's voiceover in it. I said this before, I'm a big fan of creators, of men who actually put stuff out there for everybody to enjoy. And Stan Lee, like Gene Roddenberry, like George Lucas, is one of those guys who created a lot of stuff for everybody. He wasn't tied up into his own personal bullshit. He was putting stuff out there that he wanted to see out there and he wanted to share with everybody. And I'm grateful to Stanley for um, going through the trailer and showing where you've come from the last 10 years and then where you're going. It's a good way to bring people into what's going on because that was basically like a highlight reel to me. It was a highlight reel of some of the greatest moments in the last three phases. This bitch over here. Told you. Told you. Anyway, um, seeing the other movies that was coming out, Black Widow, I'm looking forward to in July. Like I've said before, and I was the first one saying it, that it's going to be the handoff to me for Yelena Belova taking over as Black Widow and being Black Widow in the movies, and Scarlett Johansson, going away from the role. Shang-Chi, I'm looking forward to. I am looking forward to that. The trailer did some justice. I'm really interested in seeing the Mandarin now because of how it showed the rings are working. It's not rings on his fingers, it's rings on his arms, like some Man with Iron Fist type of situation. I got to see that. I'm a martial arts fan. I want to see how that works. Um, the other trailers they show with the Eternals, which is the big thing that everybody is focused on, is that the Eternals trailer was finally in there. You got to see the cast come together and what they were doing. That's interesting. I already knew those people were going to be in it, but the one scene of somebody or two scenes of someone using powers or anything like that is Angelina Jolie showing that she's using some glowing sword or some shit, which kind of looks cool. But I want to see what the situation in the story is. Truth be told, it's for me, it's just a jumping off movie. It's not really that big of a deal. We need this movie to explain mutants being in the MCU, and that's all I'm really looking forward to this movie for. All the rest of that stuff that they might do in it or touch on Celestials and the deviants and all that stuff and where Thanos came from and who his parents were. All right, fine, but let's just get it over with. It's coming out in November, which I ain't too jazzed about because they kind of screwing up my month with some stuff because I don't like crappy movies coming out in November. I just don't. It just makes November seem like it sucks. But after that, you get Spider-Man No Way Home, which I'm actually looking forward to seeing because that ties into Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. So there should be some Spider Verse type of stuff going on in there that I'm looking forward to seeing and hope they actually um, put in there. I hope they actually do it some justice. I really do want to see three Spider-Men come together in that movie and possibly the fourth being Miles Morales show up. I really want to see something like that. And if they do that on screen, I will be a happy fan. The rest of the movies that they show coming out, I'm a fan of the Ant-Man series. I know most people aren't, but Ant-Man's in the Bay Area. I like that. So Quantum Mania, I'm definitely going to see that. To see Kang and to see Casey Lang, see if she steps up and they keep on the path of introducing all these young Avengers like they've been doing since WandaVision. So I want to see them keep on that note of keep seeding these characters in there over the next how many years or the next phase. Um, Marvels, I thought there was going to be Captain Marvel too, but I guess it's going to be Marvels. I don't know. I'm thinking that's the same thing because it's the same lettering, the same titles as Captain Marvel. So we'll see about that. I know that they're going to introduce Kamala Khan in Captain Marvel too, but you also have Monica Rambeau showing up in Captain Marvel too. So yeah, it's going to be a couple of Marvels in that piece that I actually do want to see, aside from no booty Brie Larson. Um, some of the other movies, it's all good. I'm looking forward to seeing this stuff. I am a Marvel fan. Aside from being a comics fan, I like comics in general. It doesn't matter the company, but I do like Marvel. I do like Marvel a lot. I'm more a Marvel fan than a DC fan, and that's not a secret. But I like what they're doing with some of the movies. I have my critiques, but I do overall like what they're doing. They've given fans a lot more than they had been getting in the last few decades with Marvel movies. They kind of brought that whole genre back to being profitable and being taken seriously and doing right. So they ain't did me no wrong so far. Last two things that I've seen from Marvel being Falcon and the Winter Soldier and WandaVision have done me proper. I'm very happy with what I saw. The endings could have been stronger, but look, it's like saying you got the silver medal and not the gold. I mean, what the fuck? It's 2/10 of a second, dude. What difference does it make? You're still on the podium, okay? Still on the podium. You were still in the Olympics, okay? So it's not that big of a deal. But for the phase four, phase feminism, as I call it, they seem to be holding true to course. But I am excited about some of the things that I saw in this. Not overly jazzed about the Eternals. I know that's what everybody's focusing on because that's the newest thing. It's the newest thing for the Vultures to pick over. But look, it's just the Eternals. Nobody knows really that much about these damn characters. And they have to go back to old source material to even try to find something to tell you about because that's how much nobody even cared about the Eternals. So beyond that, I'm interested to see what the story is and how they weave this into the MCU and how they make these characters relevant in the MCU and how long they actually hang around in the MCU. So that's it. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.